Your chill mode is making people very uncomfortable, and it's also making some people fall in line. Oh my gosh, bestie, how I've missed you. You needed this message like yesterday. You're gonna need to preserve all your fuel for all of the unexpected that is coming in. People are gossiping about you right now or making up strange things because you're really intimidating right now. So if you see people saying strange and unusual things, you don't even have to read them to filth out loud. You really don't. It's your independence. So this is also a way, believe it or not, to help you gauge how well you're doing. Because it's going to make people everywhere uncomfortable like you have never felt before. It's going to feel strange. It's going to feel unusual, but it's going to be happening everywhere you go in every type of circumstance. People are going to be showing you like what you really bring to the table. So it's going to be like these signs and synchronicities and weird flexes of people trying to puff themselves up around you. And it's going to go one of two ways, maybe three ways. People are either going to be very silent while they gossip about you, or they're going to praise you because they're very impressed, or they're going to act like a borderline sociopathic, pathological liar, telling very tall tales that don't make sense. So this brick wall that you have created to protect what you're working on, to protect what you're building, it is working. You are so mysterious right now that it is your superpower. The way that you're moving slower, this is your superpower. Your independence gets people like, ugh, they don't know what to do. Some people want to ask questions. They're intrigued. Other people want to whisper about you, and then pay attention to those that are saying weird things to try to compete with you. But I know who I'm speaking to. You don't see them as a threat because you compete with no one. So this would be like you being in a room of people that are 10 years younger than you, let's say, for example, and you're just sitting there and you're listening. Let's say you're in what would be a good example? Let's say you're at a family reunion. Okay, let's say you're at a family reunion and there are a bunch of people that are like 10 years younger than you, and they're just kind of eyeballing you, not trying to disrespect you, but they're saying weird things to flex because of what they're assuming about you. So they're taking little seeds of what they've heard about you and trying to amplify that into, I'm whatever you think you're doing, I'm doing better. I already do that. I did that yesterday. You have to laugh because this will not only show you their weaknesses, it will show you the weaknesses of their family members or their circle. Because whatever they see, yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's not a word, but whatever. They're, for whatever reason, they're trying to impress you. They're intrigued. And it shows that whatever they're surrounded by, it ain't what you bring to the table. Are you picking up what I am putting down? Whatever you bring and whatever you're doing, it is different than what other people do. And you're about to be properly rewarded. So if you thought for 2 seconds, no, nobody knows that I've got this in the works. Nobody knows what I'm really up to. They don't, but they know that you're important and they're intimidated. You're getting your spark back. Your position and your point of view has shifted. You are no longer so defensive or hesitant. You are cautious, but cautiously optimistic. So pay attention during this transformation to the people that are acting really weird around you, acting like whatever you do, they did it 10 years ago. They did it 5 years ago. They did it yesterday. It's going to be very strange. So this could also be family. There's a lot of family gossiping about you. I'm getting brothers and sisters specifically. You have brothers and sisters specifically that see you as a threat when you're literally minding your own business. These are also people that you could have looked at like family. They are very competitive with you. And you don't allow anyone to drag you into any BS, especially when you are on like high alert. You're trying not to scan for threats, but your infrastructure, I guess would be the word, you have that on high alert. There are guards at the door. No one is getting in without 5 passwords. And on top of that, whoever is acting unhinged or crazy or doing this weird boasting is just showing you that your enemies are becoming weaker and weaker without you. This major transformation, people are taking notice and they're wondering on pins and needles what you're going to do next. They're like, oh my gosh, like if they're doing this, what are they going to do next? And I think it's good that you have your guard up with certain people because they're acting weird. They don't understand why you really left or why you really got beef with so-and-so or why you don't talk to whoever, why you don't work wherever, why you don't live wherever anymore. They don't understand that. But you are being promoted by the divine, by God. I'm hearing I wish a bitch would. I don't know who this is, but I wish a bitch would. Now, as your independence is making a lot of people uncomfortable, they are gossiping more than ever. And the more they gossip, the bigger and richer you will become. They never really understood why you left, but your absence is felt. Not only do you have to scale back, you have to preserve energy. And you might not be used to this. It's like turning you from Taekwondo to a ballerina. You have gone through a tidal wave of hardship in the last year. So your new life needs fuel. It needs energy for your creativity and the spiritual work that you do. You are the catalyst for change, and it makes people uncomfortable because as you walk away, here comes the change. As you deal with people, here comes the change. And I don't even think you're understanding or even ready for how big this is. You are about to be successful on all levels. Successful in love, successful in career, successful in finance. So I feel like this message is going to be oddly specific. Don't claim it or jam it up and make it fit. If it is not yours, you will know that it's yours. If you've been having to preserve energy like never before, you've been feeling down and out, like you want to give up, like it's pointless, like you just don't even know what to do anymore. The negative thoughts are so consuming and you have to work overtime to shut them down. You are going through a soul activation. You have not been abandoned in this storm. You are being prepared for a victory lap that you have never seen before. You are not used to doing less and receiving more. We've been talking about this a lot in the last 2 weeks, but this is specific to someone who is getting a new contract, a new promotion, a big move, or making a big purchase unexpectedly. You are free. All you have to do is walk away. There are people that you have left behind, and all you have to do is finish walking out of the room. Street bike. You might feel like, oh, I don't know if I should like leave, or if I should just keep a connection. I don't know what to do anymore. But I think the bottom line is you know the answer. Deep down, you know the answer that it's time to tie up these loose ends. It's time to close this chapter once and for all so the justice can unfold. You have sudden wealth coming in. Real estate, a home, a house, This personal transformation is bringing in better opportunities, opportunities that you are not even used to, but that you are prepared for. So it's important that you're not exerting too much energy or stressing out or having, being anxious, and just having an open mind that, yes, the ghosts of the past are gossiping. They have a lot to say because they don't understand how you could just leave when they never liked you in the first place, or they never really trusted you in the first place. They are admitting to themselves silently that they need you. You also have new love coming in. Okay, someone here has new love. A new relationship is entering your life. Even though you might feel deeply wounded, you are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Even though the negative thoughts are consuming and you're like, oh my gosh, like, get me out of this. You are ready to let go of your old self. You are reuniting with your divine source. And that might make you emotional. Your prayers lately might make you emotional. Your level of gratitude might make you emotional. Because this is finally coming to pass where you can do less and receive more. So I'm going to say that again. You needed this message yesterday. Your resilience is your superpower. But you don't have to go through all of that anymore. Hence why you've been needing to tie up these loose ends. So if you are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. Hello. I am your favorite YouTuber. I am your spiritual advisor. I am your cosmic cheerleader. So let's get into today's message. So again, I channeled your independence is making people uncomfortable. You've gone through a lot of heartache this last year. And this storm, wow, is finally ending. We have victory. Not only are you creating a legacy, you're getting justice. You're done neutralizing rooms for people that never cared about you, that would throw you to the wolves any chance they got. Justice is being served. Affirm it below. Okay, because I know you got a lot of narcissists that thought they had their way with you. Yes, they do. But your strategy has changed. You are switching up on everyone, and they are talking about it. They're like, oh my gosh, they're just not the same. I don't know what's going on with them. You're done. You're done. And you're coming out swinging. You guys know I love this card because how I picture it is like, we don't know all the things yet. We don't know all of it. But we're pretty intuitive. We're pretty confident. We're a little arrogant. We might be a little conceited. We got a reason. And we're just out here like waving the sword. Like, give me a horse. Give me a sword. I'm ready. I'm freaking ready. I don't know where I'm going yet. I don't know who I'm karate chopping, but I'm ready. On top of that, you're going to, what is the word? As you transition, you might be coming out hot. But that's gradually slowing down because then you're becoming like this ballerina. I know. You're like, what? I don't know. It's what I'm getting. I'm channeling that you are becoming more graceful. And through this new development of you moving slowly and moving through all this negativity, moving through these negative thoughts, you're feeling victorious and like more confident within. It's like the victorious and the confidence within you is going to emanate and show you in your reality that that's what time it is. Because maybe you've been having to talk to yourself and say like, it's not really going that well. Or trying to tell yourself that it is going that well when you don't really feel like it's going that well. How do I say this? It's like when you're doing affirmations and you know that you're lying to yourself. If you're like me, you don't like to do the affirmations unless you feel like you can like get to the end goal, or you can make it happen, or you can like push through this wall. But it's happening. Because something that you started doing when you needed this message yesterday, that's what we really need to talk about. When you needed this message yesterday, you remember, you already started doing something new. 24 to 48 hours ago, what I gave you your last message, you started doing something. You started shifting. And in that shift, it's like you didn't see any progress yet. So it would be like if you worked out 2 days ago and you lifted heavier, but didn't lift for as long. And then 24 hours later, you started feeling the aches and the pains. It's like that. You're going to start seeing the progress of what you've been doing, feeling more confident. And that is what you've been really needing to push through these negative thoughts that have been consuming you. Because really that is like the trauma of what you've gone through in the last year. You never knew that your life could change like this. If somebody had told you a year ago, hey, you're not going to live here anymore, you're not going to be working for so-and-so anymore, you're not going to be doing the same things, you wouldn't believe them. If somebody told you like, oh yeah, your health is going to take a turn for the worse, or your kids are going to be out here doing this or that, you know what I mean? But some of those things came to pass, and you're still in disbelief while trying to work through it. So again, something that you started 24 to 48 hours ago is actually a very good seed that you planted, because it's going to help you relax. It's going to help you chill. If you feel comfortable sharing what that is in the comments, you can. But it's like you knew that you needed to calm down because a lot of this was stressing you out. You knew that you had to preserve energy. You knew you had to relax. You had to chill. You had to sleep more. So you started making some very hard decisions. Each and every one of you is different in how you relax and how you calm your nerves. But you're doing something. Whatever you started doing, it's helping you stay in your own body. And I love this for you guys because you are going to be victorious. So a lot of people are gossiping about what they think you're up to, but trust and believe they don't have a freaking clue. You look and represent one of God's chosen, one of the few, and people are meeting you or passing by you in their day-to-day like that person, someone important. They're a boss. They're a CEO. They do important things. They don't even know what you be doing, but they know that it's important. They know that you're not a beta. They know that you're an alpha. You're just moving so silently. You're moving like a silent, big, bad wolf. And no one is going to be able to huff and puff or blow your house down. The intelligence that you carry is a threat to people, and that will be made aware to you who and how and what some of these people are up to. And it's people definitely from your past, people that you don't really talk to anymore. They're seeing your intelligence as a threat. Like the people in your day-to-day life, they're threatened, they're bothered. But the people from your past that couldn't get one over on you, they're even more disturbed. Your intelligence is very intimidating to people around you. And that is why people are trying to figure out how to intellectually, like it's intellectual theft. They want to figure out how to end round you and become what you are, what is taking so many years to become. They don't understand where this level of independence has come from. You've probably been doing laundry, ironing, and working a job since you were a small wee one. Since you were yay high. They wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, yeah, you might have played with some Barbies, but you also had a lot of responsibility at a very young age. They wouldn't know anything about that. The more you Netflix and chill, the more you mind your business, the more you're out here doing whatever you want to do, whether it's going to yoga, hiking, buying a little dog to walk, whether it's Pilates or going to a dance class, like you're going to have some extracurricular activities. It's going to be making you move even more different. So people thought they were catching up to what you were up to. And now you're about to switch it up again, because the more you relax and the more you preserve energy, the more successful you're becoming. You, my friend, are about to get paid for being yourself. And it has people feeling some type of way. You are about to get paid for being yourself, and Yeah, your point of view is always changing. You're always trying to understand other people's sides, but a lot of the things that you do are going to be on the down low. There's a lot of people that you know that do not want to admit that they need help or they don't have it together, and you're just not going to make it your problem. Because a lot of these people were your enemies. Justice is unfolding. If you were trying to reach out and help some people that had done nothing but add destruction to your life, you need to stand back while they dig their hole even deeper. You need to stand back while they think that they can take what's yours. I'm dealing with some people that are on the low that maybe you have called out already. Like, I don't know what you think you're doing, but you're ungrateful. Or I don't know what you think you're doing, but you go ahead. You go right ahead. There are people that are mischievously thinking that they can be you better than you. We talk about this so freaking much because you are an intelligent, savage, incredibly gifted, psychic human being. It's like supernatural to them. This galactic essence that you carry, it's unmatchable. And here people are trying to hack and think that they can do the same things as you. How you know they can't do the same things as you is they lie a lot. They deceive a lot. They're loyal to no one. They're grateful to no one. And they don't know how to mind their own business, or they don't know how to listen to authority, or they always take things into their own hands, never taking others into consideration, never doing things for truly somebody else's highest good. So whatever karma and justice is unfolding, and I'm telling you, it is hitting the fan. Stand back and let it unfold, because it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. These are people that have come after you for years, and people that are newer that have been coming after you the past 6 months to a year. Whoever they are, stand back. It's like a grenade has been thrown. It has been launched. You already got earmuffs on. You're already over here. These people don't want to admit that they need help. They're going to be going through relationship issues, car issues. Their whole life is about to be glitching and malfunctioning. So what's funny is the more that they tried to compete with you, the worse that it got. The further away you are, the worse it's going to get. The more they gossip about you, the worse it's going to get. Because not only have they tried to monitor you, but it's just getting bad. It's getting really bad. I'm trying to think of some examples. Let's say you have a sibling, because there are some siblings trying to compete with you. Let's say you're dating somebody and they have a certain type of job that makes a certain type of pay. So they make their person get a certain type of job with a certain type of pay, but it backfires. And it, like, their whole relationship implodes because they were so busy trying to change people around them to also be better than you. So like they couldn't be better than you, but they were trying. And then they're trying to make everybody else act like they're already better than you. And then there are all the people in between that are going to be telling on themselves by these strange and unusual lies. Because the ringleaders are becoming unhinged. Okay, the ringleaders are becoming unhinged, and it's all this downward slippery slope. All the dominoes are falling, while you are just going to be glowing up. High key justice. Wow, we have using children as manipulation. This feels like family. It feels very personal. Don't feel like business. They try to act like they're about that life, but it feels very personal. Okay, so they are high key known for using siblings, family members, children, loved ones as a manipulation tactic, as a pawn on their chessboard, and it is backfiring so bad. Like, these people are blowing up their whole life trying to be better than you. I can't. the things that you've had to survive, the bottom line, these people are basic Betties. Their life is basic and they're trying to make it extra while being a terrible human being. Okay, you are not impressed by the lies. You are not impressed by all the silly things that they're doing or saying. You just got to stand back because you know what time it is. You will also be gaining more privilege. You are getting spiritual privilege. You are already someone of high rank. But this is how people are seeing you right now. They're like, oh my gosh, their intelligence is on another level. They looked privileged. God has you out here looking spoiled. They would think that there's millions in your bank account. You are an enigma that people cannot figure out. They're like, well, they're driving a Honda, but like, they seem like they're a CEO. I'm so confused. You keep people on their toes. Everybody is gossiping. That is not an understatement. You're thinking, oh, maybe it's just this group gossiping. No. It's people from your past and the way back still talking about you. Your family that you walked away from still talking about you. Your family that you're estranged from. Your friends that you're estranged from still talking about you. And people in your present day. These people are mad they don't have access to you. That you don't tell them anything anymore. They're not trustworthy. So it's like somebody trying to come into your inner circle and you're like, they're not to be trusted. They were never to be trusted. Trying to block you out. These are the people that get mad when your name is said. Tell me you're triggered without spelling it out. Tell me you're triggered without spelling it out. They're like, oh, so-and-so. I don't say their name here. I got exes like that. I know people like this. That you can't even say my name without them bugging the frick out. See, all these exes I dated in the past, they never really believed in me. Sure, I could be their arm candy, but they never actually believed in me. And the way that they spoke to me behind closed doors, like I was their child or a piece of shit on their shoe, they will never forget me walking away. And then the audacity that they have to think that they can just come knocking when I get sober and start getting my whole life together. Sorry. You don't get a piece of this timeline. Not now, not ever. You are the past. You are the rear view. We have nothing to speak about. We have nothing to talk about. When I had already felt small, you made me feel smaller. You made me want to crawl into a hole and disappear. It made me very... I isolated myself a lot in my addiction. And then I was with these idiots that thought that they could keep me small to make themselves feel better while them not addressing their own addictions, their own scandalous BS, and them cheating and lying. I was always their scapegoat. So every single ex that got on me for what I was doing. Oh my gosh, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing this. Well, they were doing the same thing. So why do I need to get better? But you can just be out here doing whatever. So now as I go get better, you want to come knocking, you want to come knocking, you want to come knocking, you want to come knocking. I don't think so. I don't think so. That is what these people want to do. They think because you seem privileged now, you got your life together, that they can come huff and puff and blow something down or come and snatch you up because you're all healed now or you're on this healing journey or you're constantly transforming. They're the very same people that don't want your name being said in their presence. People are also upset that your life seems lit. Now, you might be thinking, Bestie, my life is really boring. No, no, no. No, no, no. Let me explain something to you. If you have enough money to pay your bills and not stress, you are rich. If you have a vehicle that you don't got to worry about because you can buy another one, you are rich. If you live somewhere and you don't really like it and the shit hits the fan and you can move if you need to, you are rich. If you have a lover or a soulmate in your life that respects you, that is loyal, and you don't have to question what they're up to, you are rich. If you have enough money to go get things that you need day to day, year to year, you are lucky. You are rich. And that is what these people see. They're not struggling like before. Well, you were never really struggling. You were always good at working and coming up with, but that's when you were in survival mode. You were officially coming out of that. These people have tried to create so many roadblocks to keep you hindered, to hinder your growth, acting like, I'm just doing this for your highest good. You are showing them that they are extremely incompetent, okay? You are showing people, the calmer I am, the more you should worry. And you are about to be living a very centered life. All of these new things, I don't know if it's a new technique, a new workout, I don't know what you're doing, but it's going to be really, really good for you. So I hope that you keep up with whatever new habit you have started, because it's going to help you with your healing journey. It's going to help you slow down and stay in your body. So if you feel comfortable in sharing whatever that is, it could help somebody else in the comments. But it's going to help with your inner child healing. It's going to help you release tension. It's going to help you release trauma. Something that you started 24 to 48 hours ago. For some of you guys, I'm getting specifically that it could be yoga. It could be, I think it's called somatic healing. It could be Pilates. Certain things that make you stay in your body. It could be breath work. Whatever it is, it's helping you center yourself. And it's going to help rehabilitate your confidence. Rehabilitate. You know what I'm saying. Wherever you were stubborn before, you are making necessary changes. And you're ready for this new adventure. Things are going to be smooth sailing, and you're not used to that. Okay, you're really not used to things being smooth. But the way that you are aligning your chakras, the way that you are aligning your life or centering everything, it couldn't have come at a better time. Because of the last year that you've gone through, the tidal wave of hardships. Now you are creating a happy home, a sense of belonging and comfort. You have proper boundaries in place with certain people, and you are creating a legacy, and this piece is going to have longevity, something that you've really been needing. I also got a message that you are going to be a pioneer in the industry that you're in. There might have been a lot of people that you looked up to. There is something that really lights up your world. And whatever that is, you are going to be a pioneer in that industry. And that is why the devil is always trying to tear you down. Because you will be that important. You are that important. You are showing people right now that I might look cool, calm, and collected, but I am ready for anything. I am ready for anything. Because you are working through all of these negative emotions and the things that have really been getting you down. So whatever new workout or routine you started, it's helping you work through those emotions. And it's going to help you get better each and every day. It is the perfect prescription for what you're going through in your life at this time, at this point. It's also going to help you connect psychically and feel things even deeply or even more deeply. But yeah, it's like you don't have this backbone for nothing. Ooh, I'm hearing a motorcycle. So I had to pause the camera for a minute to grab another deck. And I heard a dirt bike, and now I'm hearing another motorcycle. So I want to see what else we get for you guys. We have, if you had parents that intended to harm you, okay? Only take this if it resonates. If you had parents that intended to harm you, it is game over for them. God is acquainting them with your spiritual rank that you cannot be touched. Wow. You might have watched my message on the father. You could have a mother or father that was trying to poison your life or poison others against you. But you could have watched my grandparent message that your grandmother doesn't like how your family has mistreated you. Or you could have watched my message on a father that is past or a father that is present or here in the present day that watches over you even though you might be estranged. So those might be 2 messages that you want to check out that were posted in the last month. Yeah, there's a group of people that have tried to poison others against you. Same with these parents. Those that have tried to turn other people against you, the karma is going to be unreal because their own skeletons are being dug up. They are over here trying to dig up dirt on you and their own skeletons are being dug up. They're going to be really busy. They're not going to have time to mess with you like they did before. So you can enjoy your new timeline in peace. Affirm it below. I'm ready to enjoy my new timeline in peace. I am in an echo chamber of merriment, gratitude, and love. Like you are praising God above for the opportunities, for what has been unfolding in your life as of late, from all the things that you recently went through. And it was a lot of heartache. It was grief. It was sadness. It was your whole life being turned upside down. And then you holding it very close to your chest and not letting others know like what was even going on. They would have had no idea that you were struggling. They would have had no idea. They were coming at you so hard. They had no idea that you were behind the scenes falling apart, going through it, grieving, feeling in despair, really trying to get it up out of the mud, but feeling like you wanted to lose all hope. You will have a lot of gratitude, and it's time for you to just be happy, live the life that you deserve. Because again, unexpectedly, you will be gaining a new home. You will be picking up and moving. You will gain a new love or a new understanding of the people that you love. You will be gaining a promotion unexpectedly with a new contract. So I'm going to get out an angel number for you guys. Whoa.
A few minutes later.
So what fell on the ground is angel number 1144. 1144, high vibes. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. And it will be something better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity. An exciting encounter with like-minded people. And this will all exceed your expectations. So there is a divine intervention that has been taking place to bring you prosperity. Affirm it below. This divine intervention is taking place for my prosperity. And you are answering your higher calling, which is to heal, to enjoy your life, and then the rest will follow. Whoa, almost dropped it again. Your other angel number is 1313, starting fresh. Step outside of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All of your talents and skills are bringing auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. So this work to be in your own body, whether it's the yoga, the Pilates, the working out, whatever it is, it's helping you be in your body and it's helping you build your confidence daily. But even that, you don't have to do every day because it has lasting effects. That's another thing. Like, whatever you're doing, it has lasting effects. I love that. Okay, so it's like when you work out 3 to 4 times a week, you don't have to do it every day because you, again, need more time for recovery. But it's going to have lasting effects. You are ready to start fresh. Angel number 1313. And then we have angel number 2020, compassion. You are learning to have more compassion for yourself. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. I love it. So this renewal is about your recovery, how much you've adapted, having mercy on yourself, giving yourself more grace through all the through all the roadblocks and obstacles, the times that you felt paralyzed or you didn't know which way to go or which way to turn. You are learning how to preserve your energy even more so you can move slowly and enjoy your life and be more present. So whatever you started doing, it's helping. And I know that you needed this message yesterday, but now it's here. So you have a lot of bliss around the corner. You will be surprised by the justice and kindness that you receive through all of these people trying to monitor, gossiping, whispering, slandering, and weird flexing while showing you that you're a threat. So there's that. But your life is meant to be one of great ease. Not everything has to be hard. And whoever that you walked away from, your independence is what makes them uncomfortable, and your intelligence. So if you've been keeping things really quiet and hush hush and you've been keeping it in a vault, keep it that way. Because what lies beneath the surface is that you stay ready. What lies beneath the surface is that you stay ready. They can think that you're driving whatever or doing whatever, but they have no idea what God really does for you in your life. I love you guys so much. All important links are in the description box. Don't forget to hype up this video if you claim this message. Smash the you know what. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for all of your donations and your beautiful comments. Drop your favorite affirmation and your favorite angel number if you made it to the very, very end. All right, you guys. Bye.